2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. A familiar sight, the flow of traffic cutting through downtown Los Angeles. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, take it away.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, Memphis behind 4.5 games.
You know, for Memphis, nobody really knew what to expect from them at the start of this year. But as the season has progressed, it's clear that they are contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Alex Caruso is out there with Dwight Howard. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Westbrook. Howard finds Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Pass to Bane. Here's Brooks. And here's Morant. 6 to shoot. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Bane. Caruso grabs the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Howard. And he buries his first look.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
Now here's Morant. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Caruso misses. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Westbrook, the pass to James. Down low. Davis. That one drops for him.
What a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Davis, no good on that free throw.
BA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Now here's Morant. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Here's Bane. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
BA, I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
And that one's good. James.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. James passes to Howard. Good chance here for Westbrook. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Morant against Westbrook. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Takes one from 10 feet. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside, here's Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Morant against Westbrook. Outside Morant. Davis against Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Bane, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. James has got 5 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Now here's Adams. Last game, 26 points for him. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. Fourth, Jaren Jackson.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run to the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Now here's Morant. Howard grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Brooks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Adams. Here's Bane. The 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's the Lakers ball. Left side, Davis. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Here's Bane. Pounded by Westbrook. No good on the triple. The Lakers with the ball. They're leading by 8. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And here's Westbrook, coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Now here's Davis. Slams it home.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Bane. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Adams missing. And here are the Lakers. 8-point game. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
That free throw good from James.
And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem? That's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Clark, LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in finals scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You added up his brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
None with a bucket.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Jackson, right side. Good work defensively by James.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Monk, basket's good. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Brooks. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So it'll be Jaren Jackson shooting. That one on Anthony. Thibault, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Memphis also making a switch. Melton's checked in. And that one falls for Jackson.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential.
Now here's Monk. Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Jackson against Anthony. Three-pointer, Brooks. Unable to get that one. Now the Lakers take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Anthony. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Timeout.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
First in rebounding, first in assists, and they finished top 5 of the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And the bucket is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now Nunn. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Pass to Anthony. Back to Nunn. That shot, no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Monk against Melton. Here's Jones. And the 3 off target. Jones has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Davis, the pass to Nunn. Outside Thibault. Back to Nunn. Outside Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony, left side. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Back to Jones. Brooks outside. He shoots. And that one's good.
Anthony Melton.
.103 left now in the first quarter. Here's Nunn driving to the basket. And a two-handed jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Brooks to the paint. Stolen by Davis. Inside. Here's Thibault. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Outside Jones. Down low. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Shooting for Memphis, Anthony Melton.
And he makes a first. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Anderson's checked in for Memphis. Culver comes in for Brooks. Good on both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here is James. He's covered by Culver.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Culver outside. Jackson on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback. Adams has got his second basket on the night.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all-time greats. He's really a coach on the floor.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Matisse Thybulle out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Yeah, and as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
Now here's Melton. Fires the 3, and they get it back. Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Outside Monk. Back to James. And he lobs it up top. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Sinks the tray. Melton's got 7 points in the game. Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You take a look at Morant, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Now here's Nunn. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. James passes to Davis. Oh, Adams with the block. Thybulle, that's good. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Morant finds Adams. Back to Morant. Now here's Anderson. Melton on the wing. Let's go with a three. Rebound, the Lakers. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Nunn. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Melton attacking. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Nunn against Morant. Fires from 14. That went off the back iron and out.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And, taking a look into your crystal ball, Clark, which team do you think has the brightest future?
Well, that's a tough one, B.A. There are a lot of teams that have really some outstanding young stars on their rosters. I mean, you look at the Celtics with Tatum and Brown. That duo is dynamic. And then the Mavs with Luka Doncic. Clearly, that guy is a star and a long-time star barring injury. And how about the Pelicans? Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. I mean, those are 4 teams I rattled off that fall into that category for sure. Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Right side, Anderson. Back to Conchar. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Ja Morant.
And he's taken a small step back offensively. He really hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier on. He's lacking the intensity he had. He needs a new mindset and stop being passive and play with more aggressiveness.
Shot's good by James.
Once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it? Count.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Anderson. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Morant against Westbrook. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
And he drops it first.
Going 2nd overall in 2019, Ja Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie.
Anthony's checked in for Thibault. And Morant drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Morant against Westbrook. 3-pointer, Anthony. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
Now here's Morant, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And Morant drops them both. Anthony with it. He's got 7. James goes in. Nice D from Anderson. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Back to Morant. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. James outside. Pass to Caruso. And here's Anthony. Clark covers. Shoots from 14. Again, the Lakers score.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
To the right side. Here's Anderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9", gives you rebounding, playmaking, grant a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
The free throw drops for Anderson. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. And Anderson drops them both. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Back to Westbrook. Clark grabs the board. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. To the inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Well, Los Angeles shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. For 3, Westbrook. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The drive by Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Westbrook against Morant. Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. The baseline J. Got a hand on it. Here's Morant. Clark outside. Back to Morant. Clark right side. Lets the 3 fly. Howard grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Westbrook. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Morant after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And here's James. He's got 12 for 3. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Anthony. Westbrook's got 9.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
The first free throw is good. Brooks, he's checked in for Anderson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers with the ball. They led by as many as 18. Brooks against James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Now here's Clark, averaging around 5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morant's got 12.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. James against Brooks. Out left to the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Brooks drives in. Can't connect from short range. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Caruso. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. 1:36 left in the second. He takes it in. Tillman. Basket counts. Tillman's gotten his second bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to James. Here's Caruso. Westbrook outside. Can't get it to fall. Back to Caruso. Now Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Right wing. And here's Clark for 3. No good that time. Now the Lakers take it the other way. It's James. Oh!
How about
damn!
Russell Westbrook.
There you go. Just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Bane. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. And here's Morant outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now, here is James. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Just be us. Yeah, we got to guard the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they take it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.